Hi, this is Kevin Eastman, co-creator of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and you're listening to me on another Geek Fried podcast. Why? Yeah!
Thank you very much.
You're listening to Gentlemanly Chats. Oh, yeah, baby.
And then go 3, 2, 1, record. Hello and welcome to Gentlemanly Chats. I am the extreme beard, Mr. Mike Orvis, and today I have a very special guest, all the way from 8 hours in the future, in South Korea. It is Mr. Dave Lovelock.
Hello, or
how are you, sir?
Or 안녕하세요, as they would say.
Don't start. I don't know. I don't understand. You could have been saying anything then. You could have been sending out like launch codes or any sort of nonsense.
I'm not in.
You're quite near the border, aren't you?
Yeah. It's like I can probably get to the DMZ in about an hour.
Is that how they sold you? Is that how they sold it to you?
Yeah. So it's
just an hour's walk from the DMZ, your apartment.
Well, to be fair, people do go there just for shits and giggles, and they say like you can go and visit the DMZ. I was like, why? it's just a giant fucking wall. I was like, oh, but there's a bit where you can like look into the north. What? And just see communist depression. I'm okay, thanks.
I just feel better. Just eating like a Mars bar with a Coca-Cola top, with a McDonald's shorts. It's just like, how decadent, how bourgeois. So for those of you that don't follow me on anything that's not the podcast, you might be wondering, why the fuck is Dave in South Korea? Because I haven't really gone over this, and then the podcast took a sabbatical while I was sad and stopped being friends with people. So Dave now lives in South Korea, if you hadn't noticed. He doesn't live with me anymore. It's not because of anything I did. He was just offered a lovely job, and he's kind of going out there to live his dream. So you've been there for a couple of weeks now?
Probably about 3 weeks.
Yeah. Which is really weird, because you went away as I started my new job.
Yeah.
So it was like we both started a new job, and I've kind of got the dream job I want, and you've got the dream. Well, I mean, I don't work at the blowjob factory, but I've got a pretty good job, and you are doing a job that you've always dreamed of doing. Again, not quality tester at the blowjob factory, but we'll get there, Dave. We'll get there, I think, personally. So what has been the biggest? We'll do like the normal intros and stuff in a minute, but I just want to get into it with you.
Yeah.
What's been like the biggest difference about living in South Korea? Don't say all the people look different.
In all fairness, I'm the one that's different. Like from where I am, it's like outside of Suwon, which is like a relatively big place, but they don't have a lot of expats where I am. So there's probably about 4 white people.
Oh wow!
So I do get the odd look, which is understandable. Like yeah, I'm an alien. So what? But no, it's a lot more Americanized than Westernized, but again, that's understandable because of the war and all that. We won't talk about that.
Yeah.
But
don't mention the war.
Don't mention the war. It was a draw. Shh. Oh wait. But yeah, like they've got like really big highways. You know that like Route 66 badge.
Yeah.
They've got like all of those like that indicate what highway number and things like that. And I teach English to like elementary age kids, and like they're incessant that I teach American English because the books teach American English.
Oh wow, okay.
So I have to say like zebra instead of zebra.
Oh man.
And shit like that. But
yeah.
When people aren't looking, I go, okay, so here's the real English. I was just like,
you open like your little desk and there's this tiny music box playing "God Save the Queen."
Yeah,
and you're like,
yeah.
Shh.
Exactly. It's just like I walk into the classroom with a stuffed corgi. And like, all right, motherfuckers, it's called a pavement, not a sidewalk. And then just throw the stuffed dog at them until they understand.
Is this why you're being called the White Devil? Because you're just walking around throwing things at people?
Yeah, throwing stuffed dogs at 5-year-olds. That's what I've been doing for the last 3 weeks.
It really is your dream job.
I love it. It's great. But there are a lot of things that are very similar, but kind of different, obviously.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you can go into any kind of, you know, decent world country, if that makes sense, and kind of go like, okay, yes, there are parks and there are roads, and you can go into like coffee shops, and they have a real fascination with like France when they do things like baked goods and stuff like that. So everything has got either like Paris or France or something like that, and you go, okay. So I went in to Paris Baguette the other day, and I was just like, you know what, I really miss a good bit of bread. So I was just like, because they eat a lot of like rice and noodles and stuff, so that's their kind of staunch.
That's their bread.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, so I go in there and they don't sell full loaves, they only sell like half loaves, and you go, okay, and so I bought some.
Is that a screaming Korean child?
That was a screaming Korean child. Yes, I just threw a dog at it.
You just got a corgi bazooka.
Yeah, you know those like T-shirt cannons.
Yeah,
but it's like stuffed corgis.
Speaking of corgi, very quickly, just to go on a bit of a segue, have you seen that pilot that's been floating around on the internet at the minute for a thing called the Infinity Train?
No, I haven't.
So it's this new cartoon pilot that's kind of like in the vein of Adventure Time. It's an 8 minute long pilot, but this girl's got a number that's like shining on the back of her hand, and she's on this train that seems to go on forever, hence the Infinity Train. There's this robot that's got a dual personality because it comes in two halves. It's like two halves of a ball, but it normally sits together.
Okay.
And then she goes through this door, and it's this land of corgis.
Nice.
Yeah, and they're like, we are a proud people, we don't like to be picked up, but then they've got to go across the river, and he's like, and the king of the corgis is like, this river is 2 feet high, I would surely drown. So she's got to pick him up, and he's like, put me down, no, stop it, and she's like, will you just stop? And anyway, so they get across, and they find out that the big evil is actually like because there's this monster keeps trying, and it's actually like a spider on a work light. And it's just the shadow of it, and they're like, oh cool, it's a spider, and the corgi eats the spider, obviously, and then gets asked for belly rubs and stuff. And then she's like, I'm nowhere closer to finding the way home. And then they find like it's a bot. Why are there work lights here? Oh, they're doing maintenance, and they find a maintenance bot, blah blah blah. Then the corgi's like, I'm going to teach you how to get through the locked door, and they're like, you must place your paws on the handle. And she's like, yeah. She's like writing down this list, and he's like, then you must pull down. She's like, yeah. And he's like, that's it. She's like, that's how you open doors. It's like, this is a technology us corgis have worked on for many years. So yeah, it's just really adorable. It's called the Infinity Train. I'll link you to it, but I'll try and find a link in. I'll try and link in the description because this still comes out on YouTube. But yeah, it's really cool and really really nice. I don't know whether it's going to get anywhere, but you should all check it out. Maybe badger Cartoon Network to actually get it out there. Anyway, sorry. Carry on. You went to get bread. Yeah.
Long story short, they do not know how to make bread.
Oh no!
Like, they put sugar in it. Like,
don't the Americans do that though? Like
that's
Wonder
what I'm
Bread.
saying. That's what I'm saying. It's been Americanized more than Westernized.
Oh no!
So like, I bought this bread, and it was like, oh okay, nice thick cut bread. I was like, all right, so, and I just like ate a piece of the bread by itself as like a tester, and it literally just tasted like cake. And I was just like, oh, I guess I'll be making like
Stollen.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll just put jam in between these two, and hey presto, I've got a Victoria sponge. So I was just like, fuck. So yeah, they don't know how to make good bread. But
are you allowed to be sent food items?
I don't see why not.
I'm gonna fucking get you a care package, mate. I'm gonna get you some bread.
Send me some decent bread. They don't know how to
right,
make
you're gonna have to
decent
send me,
sausages. Like all their sausages are like hot dog sausages.
Yeah.
They can't do bacon.
Oh no.
It's bonkers. Their bacon.
I'd
is
die.
like American
You've literally
bacon.
mentioned the 3 food items that I survive on. Bread, bacon, and sausages. I'm after this. I'm going to the shops to buy those items so that I can eat today. Oh my god, that sounds awful.
Well, don't get me wrong. Like the Korean food is fucking amazing. It's so good. It is so good. I can't explain what they do. Like you know kimchi, right?
Yeah. I think I've had some before, probably because of you.
Kimchi is just basically like, it sounds really bad. It's like spicy fermented cabbage. So people go, really? But it's fucking amazing, and they make loads of different kinds. There's a kind where they use cucumbers instead. And cucumber, and it's so good. It's so good. And like you go in there, they still have. You can still buy like, I don't know, they've got eggs and milk and cereal, and you can buy like cookies and chocolate. Their chocolate's American chocolate, so that also sucks.
Oh,
but
Hershey's is alright though.
Yeah, not too bad. It's like a lesser evil, but it's no dairy milk, is it really?
Of course not.
If we're going to be honest. But so food, like they're really, really, really big on fried chicken, which is amazing.
Okay.
They've got like a restaurant chain which is similar to KFC, and but it's called Mum's Touch. So you're like, okay, I'm just gonna nip in and get me some Mum's Touch. So I've been in there like once just because I feel awkward, because like I walk in and there's like this like spotty 16-year-old Korean dude saying like, "Hey, Mum's Touch," and I go, "Oh no." Just like. But like they've got like loads of like they have this really big chicken kind of love, and they have like they do this combination of like chicken and beer. So like you'll sit down in a booth, and you'll get like 3 or 4 different kinds of like fried chicken and sticky chicken and wings and buffalo stuff. Ooh. And they'll give you like cheesy chips, and like they'll give you like these little like, they look like hula hoops, but they're like they're like bigger, and they kind of melt in your mouth, but they're pretty good.
Excellent.
And you'll just tell them to grab you like 3 or 4 bottles of beer, and it's like a combination. And I've never had chicken and beer in the same sitting before. At least I don't think so. But it's so good. It's so good. It's really good together. Like they have okay beer, but beer's really cheap. Beer's really cheap here. So it's like you can get like a bottle of beer for, I'm saying, the equivalency of maybe £2. Yeah. And it's like a proper size as well, which isn't too bad for a restaurant if you're thinking of it that way. Yeah. But they're good. You have to be a bit wary. But if you're not a seafood lover, be a bit wary, because they like to put. You tend to always have soup as well. Because like at my school we get lunch provided, which is really cool. So you get like a little, like 2 big boxes and 3 little boxes, and you'll have like rice in one, and then you'll have a form of kimchi, and then some form of thing you put with your rice, be it like chicken, or like they sometimes do like omelette stuff, and like they sometimes put like grapes and shit in there or something, but they always have soup, and it's always like miso-y kind of seaweed soup. And like there have been times where I've just been like, oh, I'll just take everything, because you try everything once. Yeah. And like there were these. It looked like caramelized onion, but it had like black speckles. So I was just like, oh, they've just put some pepper on it or something. So I was like, okay. So I took a mouthful of it. I looked at the Korean teacher that we were in the same office, And I just looked at her. I was just like, oh, what is this? And she was just like, oh, it's caramelized anchovies.
What the fuck?
So I just went,
oh god.
So I was like, you what? So they have this really big thing where they like to combine savoury and sweet. So like they also have a really big like corn dog culture. They love corn dogs. But like they'll get corn dogs and then they'll just sprinkle sugar over it. And you'll go, no, this isn't savoury. What are you doing, you crazy people? Just like, what? Oh, and their pizzas are fucking out of this world. It's mental. I had a chicken quesadilla pizza.
Right.
So essentially,
that sounds incredible.
Yeah. So like regular pizza base, and then they put the chicken on it, and then they put like the wraps, and they make them into like the triangles that fit the pizza slices, and they put like cheese and like salsa and guacamole and shit on it. It's so good. And actually, this place is called Pizza School, which is really cool. So teaching y'all about pizzas. And there's another one I want to try. I'm going to try this week. It's the carbonara pizza.
Wow. So
essentially, it's exactly what we English folk would imagine a carbonara pizza to be, which is a pizza base, and then you put tomato sauce on top, and then you just dump a box of carbonara on top of it and just whack it in the oven. You go, oh wow. So they're combinations I've never thought of or dreamed of, but they're not bad. They're alright. They have another thing, they're really into Spam. It's like a delicacy here. Like, it's mental.
That's amazing.
Like you
show them Spam fritters and blow their minds.
Spam fritters, they probably have them.
Yeah.
I was talking to like another expat here, and they were saying like it's probably from the war, like rations and things like that. But you go into any like newsagents, and you know how we'll have like, you know, aisles full of like crisps and like Haribo's and shit like that. You go in there, and the immediate left of every single newsagent I've been in so far has just been like an entire wall of Spam. You're like, fuck, they're really, really into Spam.
The Spam wall.
I was just like, okay, fair enough. That's good. That's probably all I need to say about food.
Excellent. Okay. I went to the best pizza place I've ever been to a couple of weeks ago. When I went to go and see Haken and get a drum lesson off of Ray Hearn of Haken.
Very nice.
In Birmingham with my friend Kate. You've met Kate.
I have.
We
yeah.
love Kate. This place, it's literally like in the arsehole end of Birmingham, like round a corner where an old Burger King used to be, and that's where we were going. We were literally just going to grab a burger before the gig, and we found this place. It's called La Vera, and it's like, it looks like a kebab shop essentially, but with like a little restaurant attached to it.
Fair.
And the tables are nice and fine, but it's run by an authentic Italian.
Fair enough.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he's taught them to cook properly, so they cook it in like a proper stone bake oven, like ridiculous pizza oven. And the pizzas they had were out of this fucking world. They were incredible, the best pizza I've ever had. And it like nearly made me cry. I was like, this is so good.
All right,
this is so good.
But was it a carbonara pizza?
No, it wasn't a carbonara. I probably could have asked for one. But yeah, no, just you know me. I'm a classic man. I go for just a straight pepperoni. But yeah, man, it was delicious. Absolutely delicious. I highly recommend, if you're in the Birmingham area, then you should go and get that pizza, La Vera. Go check it out.
Okay.
So yeah. Anyway, so you said to me when we got into the chat about this, you said, I've got some things to show you. Do I need to turn on camera for this, or are you just going to tell me about it?
No, I meant things to tell you, things for you to.
Oh, okay, cool,
imagine.
yeah. Sweet. Okay.
There are things unrelated to food that I'd like to talk about.
Well, this is a food-orientated podcast, as you know. So we're going to have to save that for another time. I'm joking. Go, crack on.
Yeah, well, okay, one thing I've noticed about Korea is they are the scariest drivers.
Right.
Oh my sweet Jesus! They
Isn't that like a horrible stereotype about that Asian people can't drive?
well, like, I don't really know. I don't really care. All I know is from first-hand experience, you really, really have to look both ways before crossing the street, and like
Right.
halfway walking across the street, keep your goddamn looking, because like especially buses and taxis, they just gun it. Like I've been on a couple of buses to get into like the local town a couple of times, and you know how like in England though you'll get on, you'll beep your oyster, and you'll kind of go meander over, find your seat, sit down, and you'll kind of
Yeah.
pootle along. I don't know if it's because they get pressured to like keep to the time like routine like regimented, but
Yeah.
like I've been on where I've beeped it. And I've been like in the process of turning to walk down, and he has closed the door and just fucking gunned it. And I was just like, do you like honestly like the first thing that came into my head was, do you not like me? And I was just like, fuck. And then he stopped. And then another person got on, beat the thing. They were in the process of turning around, and he fucking gunned it again. And you go, this guy is like just. And I was just like, dude, you're not Keanu Reeves. There's not a bomb at the end of this bus. You don't have to go over a jump, for fuck's sake. This isn't Speed. I was just like, fuck me. But yeah, that's scary. Taxi drivers are reckless. Like.
Yeah.
They've got lots of zebra crossings here,
Yeah.
and they've got like, I suppose the version of like a pelican crossing, but you don't push a button. You just have to wait your turn to cross the road. But if you're in a car and you want to turn right, you can just do it. Just like, okay, but it's a red light, and they go, yeah, but I'm turning right, so it's okay. And you go,
What?
so there are people, like, there's a green man, and you go, okay, I can walk. And I've literally seen an old bird almost get taken out by, like, some dude in the car. I was just like, what? So, there's, like, bicycle lanes on the walkways.
Yeah.
You'll just randomly get, like, delivery moped drivers just gunning it on the pavement, and you'll be like, I get it, you want to give it to them hot, but still,
Yeah.
you're gonna kill a man. Just chill the fuck out. Like,
Is it true that there's a rumor, isn't there, that if it's really expensive for someone to go into like care if they've been hit, so that people like reverse and shit? I don't know whether that's. I'm being incredibly ignorant. So if it's not true, then
all I've never. Fortunately, I've not seen anyone get hit yet. But like I've heard on the grapevine that if a driver hits you, they pay for it.
yeah,
So, like, it's really weird because they, in one sense, they're terrible drivers, but in another, they're like, they have to be like super vigilant. Like, they'll be like sweeping in and out of lanes, and like, they U-turn anywhere. Like, there's a fucking highway. There's like, you got like 6 lanes on the left and 6 lanes on the right.
yeah.
And then you'll see this car just fucking U-ing in the middle of a highway, and you're just like, what the hell? But that's perfectly legal, and people just have to be really, really vigilant. So, like, don't drive in Korea unless you're, like, hopped up on sugar, because you need to really keep your eyes open. But, yeah.
Do they have, like, energy drinks and stuff there?
They have a huge coffee culture.
Okay.
So, again, like, you go into a grocery store, the entire wall on the left is Spam, and the entire wall on the right is, like, iced coffees. So, like...
Let's open up this pit.
Yeah. Let's go mental. I was just like, what? Just Spam and coffee everywhere.
Yeah.
But no bread in sight. Crazy.
No bread. Unbelievable. I'm literally going to make like a sausage and bacon sandwich. And I might make half of one and pour it out for you like a lost homie. Just out of respect.
Just like drop it in the garden.
Yeah. What are you doing? Pouring one out for my homie? Just ketchup on the floor. Yeah. And then forget about it when I go outside in barefoot like a fucking hippie. And then go, what the... oh, man.
You'd be like, someone's died! Like, no way, just ketchup. That's fine.
Just ketchupy mess all over the floor.
Yeah.
Right. So, I mean, have you got much gaming in? Is that?
Oh no, really. I don't have like my PlayStation here. I don't have a TV here. I've got my PC, so like
I totally should be using your PS Plus to use games.
Hey, no. But like I've got like my iPad, so I've been playing Hearthstone a lot. I've still like got like XCOM 2 and like Total War. I do that here and there. But I'm not really gaming too much. I've tried to keep up with like what's come out and things like that. Well, like when I get my first paycheck, I might, splash out on like a shitty TV and see what happens. Buy like a I don't know. I kind of want a Switch.
Okay.
I don't know why.
You can play some Zelda.
Yeah.
Man, I need a Switch in my life. Like, I mentioned her before. My friend Kate has gone like, yeah, you can come over whenever you want and play Zelda. I'm like, do you even know? Like, do you even know what would happen?
You don't understand.
Like, I don't think she's fully prepared for me in my pants on her sofa, pushing her husband out the door, being like, right, you go to work, mate. I'm going to play Zelda. Mike, you've been here for 2 weeks. I know, but Ganon. So it's just not going to happen until I've got a bit of cash. And my car died. It's all been drama, Dave. It's all been drama. Bought a second-hand car, and then it died. It needs a new fuel pump. So it's like, do I eat or do I get a fuel pump? So yeah, it's been hell without you. Been lost without you.
In all fairness, I probably wouldn't help with a fuel pump.
I should have just nicked your car. You're not using it at the minute. So what's the gaming scene? Have you seen anything like that? What's the nerd scene like? Are they geeky about stuff? What are they geeky about?
StarCraft.
Really?
Yeah. Well, like in Korea, they've got things called PC bang. Or bang essentially just means room. So they've got PC rooms. So you go upstairs and it's just a sea of Korean nerds clicking away on their keyboards and mice playing StarCraft, and it's great. It's really good. It's like someone told me it's like almost their national sport. So
wow,
they've got like archery, taekwondo, and then StarCraft. You go, oh, all right, cool, that's cool,
excellent.
But yeah,
excellent.
It's you don't see. I don't see too much because I don't really look for it, but no, I'm pretty sure they've got quite a big gaming kind of. They're really big on mobile gaming.
Okay.
Like they're really big on like mobile technology in general. Like it's a scene thing to have like the latest. Probably Samsung, I'd imagine. Yeah. But like they play all sorts of like silly games. Like everyone plays games on their mobiles.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay. Was there anything that you've turned up that you kind of, since you've turned up, is there anything you completely weren't expecting that's kind of really blindsided you? How like rigorously vigilant they are about like recycling and garbage, trash, rubbish, whatever you want to call it. Like, this is the first time in my 32 years where I've been nervous about putting the cardboard in the wrong fucking bucket. Like, literally, in my first week, I just went, I don't know where shit goes. There's like a cardboard box, 2 big blue plastic bins, and there's a little blue plastic bin outside. And I go, what goes where? So like in my first week, I just went, fuck it. I just threw everything in one bin. Literally, I came back from work and someone had put up like a flyer on every single floor of the apartment, like saying,
make sure you put this in here and this in there. And like he's
God.
taking a photo of it as like evidence, and I was just like,
oh my God.
I just went, yep, that was me, but I'm not gonna say anything. so now I've got a corner of my room with like different bags, and I've like gone, okay, so this is my cardboard bag, this is my plastic bottle bag, this is my tins bag. And I'm like, I'm like super nervous. I don't want to, like, literally, I will have my ear to the door to make sure that no one's around, so they don't yell at me if I throw something away wrong. And I was like, I've never been, I'm 30 for fuck's sake. I shouldn't be nervous about putting, like, an egg carton in the wrong fucking thing. But I am. I fear for my life. But yeah. Apart from that, all good.
Gravy.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay. So normally at the start of the podcast we do like a Mike's likes and a Dave's faves. Is there anything that you're watching, reading, doing that's kind of particularly jumped out at you that you've gone, yeah, this is awesome?
Can I do something like a outsider's perspective on fashion?
Yeah, you can do whatever you want, yeah.
So, there's this thing in Korea where it's cool to have English written on your clothes.
Oh no. Okay.
But it never makes sense.
So it's English then?
Essentially, like... one kid came in and I literally had to leave the room because I was about to burst from laughing. This kid was like 8 or 9, and he came in and he had this T-shirt on, and it had a cartoon strawberry on it, and underneath the cartoon strawberry it said, "How do I love?" I was like, what? What? What's that got to do with a cartoon strawberry? I don't understand. But I would just walk to work and see the most amazing stuff. I saw this woman in like a really nice kind of cut, like overcoat, like one of those like business overcoats. Yeah. It was like a really nice kind of like powder blue, and on the back in like glittery, like gold writing above a shooting star, it just said Sesame Street. I was like, what?
You need to start getting pictures of this, man. Well, I don't
want to take pictures of strangers, but like,
yes, you've got to ask them. Be like, your fashion is incredible. Can I take a picture? Surely they'd be like, if it's fashionable to be doing it, you'd be like, yeah, you look great. Can I just take a picture of your T-shirt?
No.
Oh my God.
Well, like there's one other that I noticed the other day where like they have, this sounds weird, but they're really into like Nike, Adidas and Reebok like shell suits.
Yeah.
So I was like, you'd be trendy at like Beverly Hills Cop or something. But I was just like, and it's like all the old boys and girls that rock around.
Yeah.
So I saw this old bird walking down the street, and she had like black tracksuit top on, and she had like sport leggings, I suppose, and like she was in all black, but on her outer calf, on the leg, in big bold white letters, just the word fuck.
Oh my God.
And I was just like, you being I'm going to assume around mid-50s, probably don't realise that you have such an obscenity on your outer calf, do you? And she was just like merrily walking up the mountain, just like in a lovely sport gear that she bought from the local sport shop with her trendy English writing. I was just like, what? It's like when white dudes get like Chinese tattoos. It's supposed to say like,
it's like
courage. Yeah, it's supposed to say like courage, but it means, you know, I bang my sister or something. I don't know. But it's amazing. Like even people who you would imagine to have a fairly good grasp of English, like my manager here, like Wendy. She's a Korean woman, and she has like she's got this like army surplus-esque looking jacket.
Yeah.
It's like I can't remember exactly what it said, but it was weird. It had like 3 words down the side, and it was just like unrelated, completely unrelated. It was weird. It was honestly something like courage, obsession, Vindaloo, or something like that. You're just like, what? Oh, you just picked 3 words that might have looked aesthetically good together, but you just go, why is that on like a military badge?
I want you to start like really, 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 really English swear words and just start wearing them on t-shirts like fanny or wazzock.
I was just rocking around with a baseball cap with like cunt nugget on the front.
Yeah, yeah. This strawberry intrigues me. Like, is he a character?
Yeah,
Is he from anything?
No. I think it's just like a chibi kind of
right,
cute like
hang on.
strawberry.
I'm
with
gonna Google this immediately. Strawberry. How do I love? Let's see. The science of strawberries. Why do they taste so good?
I don't think you'll find it, to be fair.
Strawberry. How do I love? I love strawberries. I love you in strawberries. I strawberry you. That doesn't make any sense. I love you very much. Very good. Very good. Clever. Strawberry love. There's some anime going on there. How do I spell the word? Strawberry. It's not hard. No. Strawberry. It's because Americans say strawberry or some bullshit.
Strawberry or whatever.
Strawberry.
Library. I want to go to the library.
Library. Rainbow. I love squishy mini strawberry. I love my garden. Milka. Oh my god, Milka did chocolates. Like, I know they do chocolate, but they do like boxes of chocolates.
Ooh.
Man, I might be fancy and buy myself a box of chocolates later. You always feel like kind of decadent and like someone cares about you. Even if you've bought them for yourself, you're just like, oh, a bit special.
Don't mind if I do, I shall partake.
And even if you buy like a box of like celebrations or roses, that doesn't feel as special. You're like, yeah, these are great, and like I would probably eat these over a box of chocolate. But someone gets a box of chocolates, you're like, individual. Oh, like it. Oh. I don't know why. I don't know what's wrong with us as people.
We just want to feel special.
Scarcity feels rare, I guess.
I
So
suppose,
if there's less of a thing, then it feels more special. Okay. Anyway. My like for this week is an incredible game. I wish you had time to do stuff, because I'd love to play it with you. It's got the worst name in the world, but it's called PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds.
Yeah, no, I've seen people play that. Yeah,
it's amazing. It's so good. You end up with the squeakiest bum, even if you're playing in a squad, because you're like, the best I've ever done was I got 3rd out of 100.
Nice.
So to explain to the world what PlayerUnknown's PUBG, we call it, or Plub or Pub, is you and 100 other real players get dropped on an island. There are guns. Stay alive. Stay in the zone you're supposed to, or the gas kills you. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. But it is so good. It's so very good. It's set in like this weird post-apocalyptic USSR once controlled island. But it is absolutely phenomenal, and I've been playing it in my downtime. I made a video for it for Beardy No Mates, but it didn't get the requisite 5 comments, so I've just been playing it, not for my channel, just been playing it for my own fun. But yeah, it's absolutely brilliant. I got a crossbow the other day, and it made my life. 1-hit kills.
Nice.
Incredible.
Frying pan's the way to go, I've heard.
Frying pan is bullshit. I don't know who told you that, but they need a slap. But yeah, have you been so if you wanted to, could you just go to North Korea? Is that like a thing you can do?
What, like, or rock in to North Korea?
Yeah, just
no.
Okay.
I can't imagine you would be able to, because these guys technically are at war still.
Oh, okay. That sucks.
Did you not
You're
know?
an hour
Did you
away
not
from
know
the
that?
fighting. No, I didn't know they were technically still at war.
Yeah.
I thought he was too busy. Like, I thought they were just like, the wall was up and they were like, yeah, we fucking, you leave us alone, we'll leave you alone. You lot are mental, we're fine.
No, as far as I'm aware, North and South are still technically at war.
Oh, okay.
But again, like, it's really funny seeing what people outside of South Korea think of when they see, Chubby Magoo shooting his shitty missiles, and everyone's like, "Oh my God, shit's going down. Oh, I hope South Korea are okay and they're not in too much of a frenzy." They don't give two shits. They literally, they're walking around eating their spam, rocking around in their Sesame Street jackets,
asking cartoon strawberries how they love.
Yeah, getting hit in the face by stuffed corgis. Just literally living their life, living the dream, eating their carbonara pizzas, getting hit by taxis. It's just another.
You, sir.
Just another day for these people. Thank you.
Yeah,
just another day for these people.
I appreciate the way you wrap that all up. If there's nothing else you want to talk about, I'm happy to end it there. I like this little slice of life. I mean, that's what this podcast is, a slice of life podcast about geekery and nonsense, which I should have done at the start, but I forgot.
Wow.
But yeah, like, that's kind of fascinating. I think we should check in with you in like 3 months' time. How long are you out there for? 9 months or a year?
12 months, year contract.
Yeah.
Well, like, do
you reckon you'll stay, or...?
Oh, it's far too early to think of that.
Right, okay.
I need to kind of get more of a bearings and see how much I really like it. There's opportunity to stick around, but there's also no bread here. Fuck that.
That's what's going to happen. You're going to get this. You're going to get this telegram being like, "Dear Dave, we hear that you like bread. We've got lots of bread in North Korea."
I go,
ooh. You'll be like, really? They'll literally leave you a trail of breadcrumbs to the DMZ.
Oh.
You're like, oh, this is good bread. Yeah. Then like a cat flap opens up, like a big cat flap, and they're like, come on.
And like a North Korean army hand comes out wafting bacon at you. He's like, oh.
And then they capture you, and then they broadcast to America. They're like, "We've got one of yours." You're like, "I'm from Romford, you dickheads."
And they go, "Oh,
like,
shit!
Why are you going to Trump?" And Trump's like, "I do not know this man. He doesn't seem important to me, so we'll just have to leave him there. Godspeed, David. Godspeed. Lot of time for that guy. Known him for years, but you've just said." Yeah,
to be fair,
could solve it.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to get saved by that tiny hand prick anyway. So,
you could solve the crisis. Just think about that. I think if you introduce Korea to proper bacon as a country and like a full English, I reckon you blow their fucking minds.
Well, like, I need to walk in with like bacon frying in a pan, singing "We are the world, we are the children." We are the world. Here, eat some bacon.
You could rig up like a stove. You could rig up a stove to go on the bottom of a pan, so that you literally just like flicked it on. So you've got that stove on the bottom of this pan. So you're literally carrying this pan, but it's like getting hot. And then like a little bit of oil. You don't want too much oil when you're doing bacon. And then just shut the bacon on. You like just parade through the street. Well, you could double tap it. Oh my god! You could actually put the little lighter ignition thing for the stove on the handle of the pan. So then you could be like click click, and then like underneath, and then you can cook the bacon. You can literally parade down the street with 2 panfuls of bacon, singing "We Are the World," and I think that'll probably solve everything.
I'd be a wizard. It would be amazing.
You would be a wizard. Do they still call you a wizard? I know in the job interview they said you look like a wizard.
No, not really.
Okay. Have you been given a nickname yet?
No. I don't think they do that kind of stuff here.
Just get them to refer to you as like some incredible English word.
Yeah.
From now on, you must call me Fanny.
They don't do like humour. They
don't do humour?
Well, like, they don't do like Western humour. They have their own humour. So like a lot of
what do you mean?
I don't know. Just a lot of my jokes don't seem to work. They don't know sarcasm
Oh no.
and things like that. Like,
Yeah.
so I'll say something in a sarcastic manner, and like
Yeah.
my co-worker will be like, "Oh, sorry." Oh, dickhead! No, fuck's sake. Just
Yeah. That's really odd.
well, meh. Well, Americans don't know sarcasm, so
Yeah. No, they don't. They don't.
yeah,
Really.
yeah.
Fuck. Okay, that's really weird. So what do they find funny?
Slapstick and fart jokes and poo, essentially.
Really?
Yeah. Well, to be fair, I like a good poo joke. There's actually a toilet museum in Suwon that I want to visit soon. It's literally called Mr. Toilet's House.
That's amazing. You've not taken any pictures from your trip or uploaded them. If you have taken pictures, you've not uploaded them.
No.
What I want is you complete radio fucking silence until you go to Mr. Toilet's house, and then I want a picture of every toilet, just you taking selfies with them, just being like, some of you have asked how my trip to Korea has been. Today I visited a toilet museum. Boom. That's it. That's all the update you need, and then we'll hear from you in like 6 months.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, incredible. Right, well, Dave, it's been lovely. I know you've got to go pretty soon. What are you off to do? What are you off to? You said you've got to be gone by 9.
Yeah,
so
I'm Skyping the old rents.
Oh, right, okay. Well, tell Mum and Pa I say hi and I love them.
Will do. They're trying to sort me out a phone at the moment.
Oh, they got a Korean phone?
Well, essentially, they're going to send me one of their old phones.
Yeah.
So
I could do that. I've got an iPhone 5S that's knocking around.
Well, to be fair, they're already doing it, so...
Oh, right, okay. I just want to outdo them. I want you to love them more. That's all it is. Yeah, well, absolutely. Yeah, tell them I said hi and I love them, and they can hear you talk about it on geekpride.tv or whatever the hell the YouTube is. I'll post it on your wall, and then everyone can see it. But yeah, thank you very much. Is there anything you wanna finish on in closing, or you?
No,
you good?
I'm good, but no. If you would like to invite me back in a couple of weeks to a month, I'd be happy to
absolutely
regale you with more
Yes.
Korean observations.
Absolutely, we should try and get you in sort of every couple of weeks just to pop in. I had an idea for a podcast a couple of weeks ago, where basically two people. One spectates, but you play Euro Truck Simulator and you just go for a drive and a chat.
That sounds good.
But I don't know how the logistics of that would work over Skype. But I'm sure we could try and work something out. But anyway, big love to you all. Thank you very much for listening. This has been Gentlemanly Chats. I've been Mike Orvis. He's been Dave Lovelock, and I shall speak to you very soon. Keep it geek and see you next week. Goodbye.